on YouTube? Welcome back to Sig's Kitchen. I'm Big Sig, and today we're making some bomb food. And when I say bomb, I mean steak bomb food. See what I did there? I'm already on a roll. Just kidding, I need that for my next joke. Before we get rolling, I need to make an announcement. So as all of you who have watched my videos knows, I stand by my American flag koozie. Well, today I have to tell you that I am retiring the American koozie because there's a new head of state. You can purchase these right from me direct in the comments below. $10. All proceeds go to me for cooking great food for you, and it helps me keep doing it. So keep the lights on here in Sig's Kitchen. Let's get started. First ingredient of the day, beer. Shaved steak, pepperoni, calabrese salami, peppers and onions, mushroom, mozzarella cheese, King's Hawaiian, garlic paste, salt, pepper, butter, adobo dough, secret ingredient, powdered hot sauce, steak sauce, mayonnaise. So first we're going to start off by sauteing up our onions, mushrooms, and peppers because these veggies are comfort food. But when you veg out, call me butter baby because I'm still on a roll. You ready? We're going to throw a little bit of oil in the pan. Pan's nice and hot. Remember, if it'll burn your hand, it'll cook your food. We're going to let it heat up for a minute. Take a sip of beer. Enjoy the view of the koozie. It's like we're a walking billboard or something. I wonder what it could be. You want to hear the sizzle. That's how you know it's good. Take a little pepper. Season every step. Remember, I'm a seasoned professional. We're going to let the salt sweat these out while I sweat over the hot stove and cool myself down with a cold beer. Oh, real chef things. Now that these have sweat down a little bit, we're going to throw our washed mushrooms into the pan. And the reason we do this second is the mushrooms are going to release water, which is also going to help soften up these peppers and onions. If it's looking a little dry, drizzle it with a little bit of that. Remember, the only thing you can fix my dry jokes with is beer. So now that our mushrooms, peppers, and onions are all cooked, we're going to remove these from the pan. At this point, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 375. We're going to take these off and let them rest for a moment. Make sure you get it all out. If you don't, ain't going to hurt nothing. Except burn your fucking finger on the goddamn pan. Remember, careful in the kitchen. When you burn yourself, remember, it's always easy to grab an ice cold beer, rest it where you burnt yourself, take a sip, and calm down, okay? Don't overreact. I'm sorry. There we go. Product placement, very important when in sales, all right? We're gonna take that salami, pepperoni, we'll throw it in there. You're gonna take your beef, we're gonna throw it in the pan. Now remember, your family's not gonna have beef with this. You're gonna take your olive oil, you're gonna hit the top of it lightly, you're gonna grab the adobo dough, and that is when the magic happens. Just sit here, season it, sing to it, make love, it's all good. This is so thin that this is gonna cook extremely fast. It is so thin, it is actually making me jealous. Dad bod 2021. We're gonna cook this to about a medium rare. Unlike me, I'm rare. I'm one of a kind. All right, that's it. Time's up. Let's do this. We're gonna take the peppers and onions. We're gonna throw them back in here with the steak. We're gonna get everything mixed together beautifully. We're just gonna make sure all this is incorporated. Now you're gonna have to remember that there's grease and there's gonna be from your vegetables. And we're gonna drain that juice that comes out of here. Otherwise, when we go to put it on our buns before going into the oven, it's going to make it very soggy. Nobody likes soggy buns. So now just push all the meat, everything off to the side, and we're gonna drain this. And it's okay to go down the drain, just like my dreams. Don't lose it, don't lose it. Words I thought I'd never hear myself say, but do not lose your meat. So the next step we're gonna do is take your bread knife, you're gonna cut your buns in half. We're gonna place them here in our baking pan because these are gonna be going in the oven. I went ahead and I melted some butter. We're gonna take that delicious garlic paste. You can use garlic powder, garlic salt, whatever you want. I'm gonna throw a nice little scoop. Italian, we go above and beyond a little more. We're gonna mix that up. There's nothing in this world that melts anybody's heart more than melted butter. Take some parsley, we're gonna throw it in there for some color. Little herb butter. When you present this to your family, it's gonna butter them up so much, you'll be able to get anything you want. So now, locate your drink, take a sip, also locate your drained meat, bring it back over to Station A. We're gonna throw all this delicious meat, veggie down. Just throw it on there. We're gonna spread this out beautifully. Beautifully. Evenly distributed. Make sure all of this is out. Said that already. Repeating myself now. Got a lot stuck to the bottom of this pan. There we go. Now that this is all beautifully spread out on top of all the buns, hun.
Don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
What we're gonna do is take that beautifully sliced cheese. I'm using mozzarella. You can use whatever you like. We're going to layer it right across the whole top. I don't know about you, but cheese makes me cheese. So now that we've layered our cheese out, the next step we're gonna do is we're gonna take our mayonnaise and our A1 steak sauce. Also take a sip of your beer. And you may or may not know this, but we're going to make a sauce for the top of this bun. We're gonna take that A1 and we're gonna just lather this baby up. We're gonna take our spatula here and we're just gonna mix all of this up. Don't get yourself all mixed up about it. This is going to be absolutely amazing. Take the top of your bun, throw it on there, spread her out. Take your bun, throw your sauce on, spread it out. Simple. So now that we have our sauce on our buns, we're gonna take them, we're gonna put them back on. This is how your rolls give me rolls. Now that we have this beautiful, we're gonna mix up that garlic butter, salt, pepper, herbs. We're gonna take our brush and we're going to hit the top of these. Give it that goodness. Gonna just lather these babies up. Don't be shy. Remember, butter is always better. So, when you're drinking too much beer and cooking in the kitchen, sometimes accidents happen. I forget the secret ingredient, but don't worry. You can always take the tops off and sprinkle them back. I'm not. They're still gonna be good without it. But in case you wanted to know, we're always honest here in Sig's Kitchen. So let's take some tin foil and we're gonna cover these bad boys and throw them in the oven without the secret ingredient because I fucking forgot about it. So our oven's preheated to 375. The reason we're covering the tops of this is because the buns are already cooked. We don't want to burn the tops. We're gonna let this go for about 20 minutes. And then we're gonna take the top off and we're gonna let it brown and cook that garlic butter for about another 5. 2 things that every man likes: topless and hot buns. I am so beeping excited. We are ready to take this out. Ooh, that's hot. That garlic butter already, oh my God. We're gonna take the top off. I went ahead off camera and added a little bit of Parmesan cheese to the top of this because I'm Sig and that's just what I do. Good is never good enough. Look at the top of this. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna throw it back in for 5 more minutes just to crisp up those tops. Let's get at it. We're done. Let's pull these bad Larrys out. Oh my God, they're absolutely beautiful. Like myself. Just listen to this. Ready? Oh my God, I'm like a little kid. I love it. Let's dig into one of these badasses. I don't know which one I want. My God, they all look so good. I don't even know which one to take. Let's go right here. Let's see if we can just dig down. Don't touch the pan. I can't get under the bottom bun. Oh, look at that cheese, baby. Look at it. It's all about the stretch. How far can we go? Oh, beautiful. Cut that in half. I don't even know what to say is going on here. I'm gonna scoop out the rest. Remember, what's left in the pan is yours. Let's go for this bite here. Pull these buns apart. Look at, take your cheese, your meat. I don't even know what to tell you is going on right now. I'm just going in. Absolutely delicious. Now that I've downed that slider, we're gonna wash it down with a nice cold beer. Hold up. There it is. With that being said, all I'm gonna say is if you don't like steak and cheese sliders, you can just slide the fuck out my kitchen.